Good morning and welcome to Agoracom Small Cap Stock News. This is a show for Tuesday, May the 6th, 2014. I'm your host, Alan Barry Labucan. I'm also the Chief Market Commentator for Agoracom. And on today's show, as always, I go through a bunch of press releases, find some good companies to talk about. I discuss what I saw in their news and also what I see in their stock charts. And normally we try to keep the show to around a 10-minute time frame. Might be a minute or two over because I've got 9 companies to talk about, so we're going to get right to it. The first company that I wanted to talk about is NextGen Metals. NextGen Metals is an Agoracom sponsor, and they're a company that's in the transition to moving into these into the industrial marijuana or industrial hemp and medical marijuana fields. And these guys are going at it a little bit differently. They're trying to, for example, they announced their second 100% owned subsidiary, this one called Green Rush Analytical Labs. The mission of the Green Rush Analytical Labs is to provide analytical testing for legal cannabis industry in North America by delivering customized solutions and accurate analytical results to their clients. So they've got a bit of an interesting way about going into the medical marijuana, and they have other efforts as well. You can check them out. NextGen Metals stock symbol is N, and they trade on the Canadian CSE, the Canadian Securities Securities Exchange. The next company that I wanted to talk about today is Klondex. Klondex is a company that I just talked about on the Best of the Best Stock Picks of the Week show, and they had some news out yesterday late afternoon that they have begun drifting, so they're going underground at their Fire Creek project, and as they're going underground, they're doing some sampling and finding some very high-grade gold in their samples. For example, 74.9 grams per ton gold over 25 meters of strike length. Some very good numbers in there. You want to take a look at that press release. It's on the company's website. Just looking at the stock today, it's down 4 cents, which is down 2% on the day on 58,000 shares traded, last at $1.93. And as I mentioned on the this past Friday show, the stock chart is very powerful. It's in a very powerful bullish trend. I'm liking a lot of what I see with this stock. That's why I picked it this past Friday, and these are the kind of results that we can consistently see out of Klondex, and that's why I like the company. Next up is, just pulling it up here, Treasury Metals. Treasury Metals had drill results out from their Goliath project, which is in northwestern Ontario. In that drilling, they had their highlight hole was 12.25 meters of 4.05 grams per ton gold. So some nice intersections, some good grades in there. They also had some high-grade sub-intervals. One had a 1 meter intersection of 28 grams. Another had a 1 meter intersection of 27.23 grams. Those are the sub-intervals, and then they've got that's inside of a broader intersection. So the drill results look very good there. I'm just going to pull up their stock chart now. The stock is down a penny today on 74,000 shares traded. That's a negative 2.7% change. They're trading at 36.5 cents. Just pulling up the stock chart. This one's been on a pretty good downward trend lately. Quite aggressive actually, and it doesn't look like it's found a bottom yet. But definitely want to do some homework on their drill results. their stock symbol is TML, and they trade on Toronto. The next company up is Probe Mines. Probe Mines is another company that I just spoke about on the Best of the Best in Stock Picks of the Week show this past Friday. I like their gold project a lot. They announced today that they're doing 40,000 meters of drilling at their Borden Gold project in Chapleau, Ontario. Highlights of that will be they're commencing in about a week from now. Their 4 drills will be focused on high-grade zone infill drilling program, and then they've got regional exploration and drilling plan and target generation and progress. Having a trouble with that one today. And so Probe Mine is getting very aggressive on their drilling. The stock's down a penny today on 232,000 shares. It's last at $2.38. The stock chart, it's looking very oversold to me. I think that this one's ready to rebound. I think it's just got too much pressure right now for a company with very good projects. PRB is their stock symbol. They trade on the venture exchange. Next up is Sierra Metals. Sierra Metals announced drill results from their project in Peru. Yaracocha, I think is how you say the name of that mine in Peru. Very good drill results, 2.7 meters of 1,155 grams per ton of silver on that project. They also had some copper numbers in there, silver, lead, zinc look good as well. You can find that on the press release. It's got a good combination there of silver, lead, copper, zinc, and some gold as well. So that's a very interesting project down in Peru that they have. Sierra Metals is flat today. It's traded 12,000 shares, last at $1.70. Just looking at the stock chart, and after being under pressure from January until around the third week in March, they've been kind of going sideways. Now we have to look for some sort of catalyst that will see them break out of that. In that I haven't seen yet, but you know, it's creating a good base, and you want to watch it for any breakout kind of indicators, which is what I'm watching for. Their stock symbol is SMT, and they trade on the Toronto Exchange. Next up is, just pulling it up here, Roxgold. Roxgold announced drilling results from the Bagazi project, and I'm not sure where the Bagazi project is. It always frustrates me when companies don't put very early in their press release where their projects are, in what country they're located. I have a feeling this one's in West Africa. You want to take a look at that. But they sure had some great drill hole intersections. 3.1 meters of 226.76 grams per ton gold. Just a spectacular drill hole intersection there. And they had other interesting intersections as well. Definitely want to take a look at that. It's the stock today is up 4 cents. It's trading at 72 cents. Traded over 1 million shares today so far. Just looking up their stock chart. This one's been on a very good move since December. It had a low of about 45 cents in December, ran all the way up to 75. Only gave back a tiny bit of those gains. And then started to recover, and it looks like they're trying to make a move at the new yearly highs. So interesting stock chart, one I want to definitely do a lot more homework on. ROG is their stock symbol, and they trade on the venture exchange. Next up is Argonaut Gold. Argonaut Gold announced their Q1 results. They earned 2.8 million in the Q1. That's a good sign because a lot of gold companies are not making a lot of money right now due to the price of gold. I'm very optimistic about the price of gold, but right now, this past quarter, is what Argonaut Gold had to deal with, and they dealt with it quite nicely. And I think as they go forward, they'll continue. As the price gets stronger, these guys are the ones that will be very good performers as a producer. The stock is up a penny today on 508,000 shares traded hands, last at $4.03. This one's trading right around its 52-week low right now. It looks like it has bottomed, and I'm going to see how it trades over the next couple days and do some homework, because these ones that are pressured down are often the ones that I like to try to find reasons to pick them. And so I'll be doing that, and I might pick them on the best of the best stock picks of the week show later this week. AR is their stock symbol, and they trade on Toronto. Next up is St. Andrew Goldfields. They had drill results out from their Taylor project in northeastern Ontario near Timmins. They had a highlight hole with 19.4 meters of 16.62 grams per ton gold. They had other very good, interesting holes in there as well. I like Ontario plays. I like which, Timmins, Ontario kind of plays are very interesting to me. The stock is up a penny today. It's on 80,000 shares traded. It's last at 34 cents. Just taking a look at the stock chart, they had a bottom in December at about 22.5 cents. They ran up to 42. Since then, they gave back a bit of their gains. They've been going sort of sideways since then. I'm looking for a catalyst to see this one have a chance to break out to the upside. SAS is their stock symbol. They trade on Toronto. And the final company today is Exeter Resources. Exeter Resources has a new preliminary economic assessment out at their Caspiche project in Chile. This is one of the largest undeveloped gold copper deposits in the world. And they've been kind of looking at it from two perspectives. Either you create a big super pit, or you go after a smaller core zone that looks like it could be operated with a much less of a capital-intensive development. And it looks like they got a very good report back on that analysis. You can find all the details from that in their press release, and I do encourage you to check this company out. It's one I've followed for a long time. Stock's down 2 cents today on 59,000 shares traded hands, last at 63 cents. Stocks bottomed in December, had a good run till the end of February, gave back a fair amount of those gains, but retained some of them. Looks to be bottoming now. Definitely one you want to do your homework on. XRC is their stock symbol, and they trade on the Toronto Exchange. That's all the news for today. As always, before making any investment decisions, it's important for you to do your homework and speak with your financial advisors. As always, join us Monday through Thursday. It's dependent on news. Yesterday was a slow news day, so we didn't have a show yesterday, but we had a good one today with lots of companies to talk about. You can find our shows on Agoracom's front page at Agoracom.com for the daily news shows. Then for the best of the best stock picks of the week at the end of the week. You can also find those at blog.agoracom.com or on my website at allenberryreports.com. On that note, you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.